Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley made a wild claim about Tiffany Stratton after the latest edition of Monday Night Raw. The buff Barbie recently shared her reaction to the Eradicator's remarks. Nia Jax attacked Rhea Ripley backstage before the start of the show. The former Judgment Day member claimed the irresistible force did so because she was mad that Tiffany Stratton liked her more than Jax. The newly crowned WWE Women's Champion recently took to her X/Twitter account to respond to Rhea's claim with multiple emojis. Rhea Ripley's comments do not come as a surprise, considering the two champions teased forming a tag team following the Raw Netflix premiere. Interestingly, the two have previously teamed up once to compete with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Stratton was an ally to Jax before she cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on the January 3rd edition of Friday Night SmackDown, after helping Nia retain her title against Naomi. The 25-year-old played her card to win her first title on the main roster. Tiffany Stratton had her first title defense on WWE SmackDown. A week after Stratton's title win, Bayley defeated Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, and Naomi in a fatal four-way match to become the #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. The role model challenged the buff Barbie on the January 17th edition of Friday Night SmackDown. The two stars delivered a back-and-forth contest, which ended with the champion nailing her more experienced counterpart with the prettiest moonsault ever to retain her title. With Nia Jax shifting her focus to Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship and Bayley switching brands to be a part of Monday Night Raw, it will be interesting to see who challenges Stratton for her title next. The WWE Universe was buzzing after Raw, where Rhea Ripley, the undisputed Women's World Champion, made a shocking claim that rattled the locker room. In a backstage interview, Ripley, confident and unapologetic, declared herself the single most dominant female force WWE has ever seen. She doubled down by stating, "No one, past or present, could ever dream of stepping into my shoes or taking my title, especially not someone like Tiffany Stratton." The comment sent shockwaves across the industry. Stratton, a rising star on SmackDown and a former NXT Women's Champion, wasn't one to back down. By Tuesday morning, social media was ablaze with speculation about how Tiffany would react. Would she ignore Ripley's words or fire back in style? By afternoon, Tiffany Stratton gave the WWE Universe exactly what they were hoping for. Tiffany Stratton took to her Instagram account, posting a story in her signature glamorous style. Sitting on a plush pink throne, adorned with a glittering tiara, and draped in a custom gold robe, Stratton's message was clear. She was ready to respond, and she was going to do it her way. "Rhea Ripley," Tiffany began, her tone dripping with disdain. "Sweetheart, I saw your little interview last night." Bold words for someone who barely escaped Survivor Series with her title. But let's get one thing straight. If you think you're untouchable, you're in for a rude awakening. Stratton, who had been steadily climbing the ranks on SmackDown, emphasized her credentials. "I'm not just some blonde from NXT, as you probably think. I'm the future of this company. Unlike you, I don't need cheap tactics or a gang of guys doing my dirty work to stay on top. I am the moment, darling." The post immediately went viral, with fans flooding the comments, choosing sides between the two superstars. The hashtags #Tiffany vs. Rhea and #Dominance debate began trending, and WWE management couldn't ignore the buzz. Rhea Ripley, never one to shy away from conflict, wasted no time firing back. During a live stream on WWE's YouTube channel later that evening, Ripley addressed Stratton's comments. "Tiffany Stratton? Seriously? The Barbie doll thinks she can stand toe-to-toe with the Nightmare. Look, she's got talent. I'll give her that. But talent doesn't mean anything when you're up against someone like me. I've broken bigger, badder women than her and sent them packing." Ripley's fans cheered in the live chat, but the tension between the two stars was palpable. She ended her response with a chilling warning. "If Tiffany wants to step up, she knows where to find me. But she better be ready to fight, because I don't do pretty little catwalks. I do destruction." With the WWE Universe captivated, the anticipation for SmackDown reached fever pitch. Would Tiffany confront Ripley? Fans didn't have to wait long. Stratton opened the show with a bold promo in the ring, her glittering attire and signature entrance oozing confidence. Last week, Rhea Ripley decided to throw shade my way. But let's be real, Rhea. You're threatened, aren't you? Stratton smirked as the crowd reacted with a mix of cheers and boos. She continued, "You see the glam, the gold, the rising star that everyone is talking about, and you feel the pressure. That's okay, Rhea. It's natural to feel insecure when someone better comes along." The crowd erupted, and before Stratton could finish, Ripley's music hit. The Judgment Day leader appeared on the ramp, microphone in hand, her intense glare piercing through the arena. "Better?" Ripley snarled as she stepped into the ring. "You really think you're better than me? You don't know what it takes to be champion. You don't know what it takes to dominate this division. You're just another entitled little girl playing dress-up." The two women squared off in the ring, the tension electric. Stratton, unflinching, responded, "And you're just another brute who thinks intimidation is a personality. Guess what, Rhea? It's not working." The exchange nearly escalated into a brawl, but WWE officials rushed in to separate the two. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis appeared on the Titantron to address the situation. "Ladies, it's clear the two of you have unresolved issues. So here's what we're going to do. At the Royal Rumble, Tiffany Stratton will face Rhea Ripley in a non-title match. If Tiffany wins, she earns a shot at the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania." The arena exploded in cheers as the stakes were set. Ripley smirked, clearly relishing the opportunity to put Stratton in her place. But Tiffany, ever confident, flashed a dazzling smile before leaving the ring, already envisioning her WrestleMania moment. In the weeks leading up to the Royal Rumble, both women escalated their rivalry. Ripley showcased her dominance in brutal matches against top competitors, sending a message to Stratton. Meanwhile, Tiffany sharpened her in-ring skills, defeating formidable opponents like Bayley and Charlotte Flair, proving she could hang with the best. The WWE Universe was divided. Ripley's fans believed her strength and experience would crush Stratton's dreams, while Tiffany's supporters argued her agility and cunning would outsmart the Nightmare. The match at the Royal Rumble was nothing short of spectacular. Ripley entered the ring with her usual swagger, flanked by Judgment Day. Stratton, however, had a surprise of her own. She walked out with former WWE legend Trish Stratus, who served as her mentor for the night. The two women went to war, their contrasting styles creating a dynamic clash. Ripley relied on her power, tossing Stratton around the ring with ease. But Tiffany's resilience and quick thinking kept her in the fight. At one point, she countered Rhea's riptide into a jaw-dropping Hurricane Rana, nearly scoring a pinfall. As the match reached its climax, interference from Judgment Day seemed inevitable. But Trish neutralized Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor at ringside, evening the odds. In a stunning turn of events, Tiffany Stratton hit her patented prettiest moonsault ever, pinning Ripley clean in the center of the ring. The crowd erupted in shock and disbelief as Tiffany celebrated her victory. Ripley, stunned and seething, rolled out of the ring, glaring daggers at Stratton. The win solidified Tiffany's status as a legitimate contender and set the stage for an epic WrestleMania showdown. Backstage, Ripley addressed her loss in a post-match interview. "Tiffany got lucky tonight, but at WrestleMania, there won't be any luck. Just me destroying her dreams." Stratton, in her own interview, couldn't contain her excitement. "This is just the beginning. Rhea thought I wasn't ready, but I proved her and the entire WWE Universe wrong. WrestleMania is going to be my moment." The rivalry between Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley was far from over, and fans couldn't wait to see how it would unfold on the grandest stage of them all.